It's 11 o'clock on Thursday night and we're off to India. We're in Guangzhou, China, waiting for our flight to Delhi. Tomb. A bunch of different buildings all in the gardens.
Traveling all the way to Delhi and then going to the Mintar, I think it's called the Mintar, and then the tomb, and then the Lotus Palace. We're so incredibly tired right now. That's why I'm not even speaking correctly. So it's like 9 o'clock and we're heading to bed.
We're at the India Gate in Delhi. With the city wall that's still intact all the way around, and it's 12 kilometers long.
We're in Jaipur, and this is the Amber Fort.
before. They made it in like the 1700s. Obviously pretty massive.
Making lime soda, crushed lime, sugar, spices, soda water. Agra Fort. We are inside the baby Taj. We're in the Garden of the Moon across from the Taj Mahal.
Hello from India. We are just finished watching the sunset with the Taj Mahal right behind us. Pretty epic. So here we are in a hotel in Agra. We just finished seeing the Taj Mahal at sunset. It was amazing. Amy's been a little bit under the weather today, so we just decided to come order room service. This was less than $10 US. Cheers.
So these are the things that happen when you're in India and the guy doesn't quite understand what you're talking about and you can't read things. So we wanted mosquito repellent, but we got sprayed like bug spray instead. So good thing we really looked at it before we sprayed it on ourselves. It's 5:30 in the morning and we're waiting for the Taj Mahal to open. We're at the Taj Mahal. For 2 hours, and this is the last view of the Taj Mahal for us. We're on a train to Orcha, 4 hours. just finished our cooking class.
So we're in the centrifuge of the Kings in Orchra. I have no idea if that's what the actual name is, but that's what I'm pronouncing it as. And there's a bunch of beautiful monuments to the dead kings here. So it's called the cenotaph, not whatever I called it before. And I had to make a bribe to my first Indian person to get up here. But I mean, can you blame me? Look at this view.
Vishnu's temple in Orchha. Raja Mahal.
Arrived in Varanasi. This is our hotel room. We had the overnight train. It was a long trip. I got about 6 hours of sleep. Wasn't too horrible, but definitely interesting to both travel overnight with in an Indian train and also to use a squatta potty while you're going 55 miles an hour and it goes right down onto the tracks. So that's India.
About to go on a sunset cruise on the Ganges River and do a flower ceremony. No, I meant like...
Indian nachos.
We're preparing for our sunrise cruise. We're touring a silk factory in Varanasi.
Got our passport stamped. This is the last moment in India before it crossed the border to Nepal. So we just crossed over the border, got our passport stamped. We have made it to Nepal. Auto rickshaw ride to the Peace Pagoda right now in the birthplace of Buddha in Nepal, Lumbini.
We're here in Nepal, Lumbini, and we're at the Myanmar Stupa.
So we're here at the birthplace of Buddha in Lumbini. This is the temple behind us, right? This is where his mom was said to bathe when she came over to give birth. And then that actual spire over on the left-hand side is where he actually was thought to be born.
Hotel room at the Chitwan National Park.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Jeep safari through the Chitwan National Park at the alligator crocodile breeding farm. It's a rare kind of crocodile that they're trying to preserve.
Safari right now in the Chitwan National Park.
Hello, salami pizza. Salami pizza.
It's your review.
Good. I like it. So we're in Pokhara, and most of the hotels have the electricity goes in and out. We don't have it a lot. This place doesn't have it all day, only at night. But all of our bathrooms have been like this, where you take a shower, and the floor is the same thing, so the whole floor gets wet. Pretty much every single hotel has been that way. We're about to head up to the World Peace Pagoda in Pokhara at the top of the mountain.
Hotel is right here.
We're looking at the Devi Falls in Pokhara. from the very top right there. Only got lost like 3 times, walked through 2 private properties, and picked up a friend.
Not those friends. Our buddy Curry.
Curry.
I'm at the International Mountain Museum in Nepal, where they have all this stuff about Everest and the first climbs and everything. Amy is hang gliding. Scary Yeti. We go abroad, we got Kinder Egg toys. Mine's pretty sweet. Obviously this little piece won't fit my wrist, unfortunately, but I can still do this. And Amy's.
It's pretty cool. It's supposed to go in a circle.
Heck yes. Why don't we have these toys in America?
We're heading out to the temple in the middle of Pokhara in the water. We just took a little boat over to the floating island that has a temple, the Bahari Temple on it. So we had a horribly long bus ride from Pokhara to Kathmandu, but we finally made it and we're at the top of the monkey temple in Kathmandu. Kathmandu, Nepal. Got up at an ungodly time this morning so we can go see Mount Everest. Hopefully we will see him.
day in Kathmandu. We're at the Rum Doodle Everest restaurant with all the feet, all the people hiked it and everything. And we're hoping to have an adventure today, but the clouds are coming in. Let's have an awesome pizza though.
So we're at the Garden of the Dreams in Kathmandu. It's raining right now, and we're kind of realizing it wasn't worth the 200 rupees each that we paid. We're in Bhaktapur Square, one of the oldest cities in Nepal. Largest Buddhist temple in the world. So this is our last dinner in Nepal before we leave for the airport. We're just having our last little bit of curry and have a pretty great view. So we're at Pashuparti, it's a Hindu temple in Kathmandu, and behind us is where they do cremations all day long. So we're at some park in Guangzhou. It is 7:30 in the morning, and we've only had a few hours of sleep. We came straight from Nepal. And this is China in less than 16 hours. We're on the hunt for the 5 goat statue right now. So the second stop on our 16-hour China trip is the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. So we finally made it to the 6th Bayon Temple. It's a Buddhist temple in the middle of Guangzhou. It took us about an hour to get here. Had to ask about 6 different people with the 2 words of Chinese that I know, but we finally found it. And we finally found some dim sum, and I think I already chose what I want to eat.
Fried pigeon.
Yum.
So this is what happens when you don't know how to speak the language and they don't speak English. This is like our 3rd round of food that we somehow ordered. At least it's really good.
We're at our second to last tourist attraction in Guangzhou today, the Chen Clan Academy. We made it to our last stop on our 16-hour adventure in Guangzhou, China, to the Canton Towers. We're going to go up into the Ferris wheel. Icon Towers, Guinness Book of World Records, highest observation deck. The Ferris wheel is closed today, unfortunately, but you get to do it. It's cool. So we made it home. We're back in the airport, just waiting for our bags.
So we have now completed our India, China, Nepal trip, and the first thing we did getting off the plane was the awesome Roundtrees got in and out for us. And after seeing cows walk the streets for the last 2 weeks and not being able to eat them, I'm very excited about this right now.